cold. No hubo clase en la mañana con Chris, Metica Jordi. No, porque Chris estaba justo llegando a España porque estaba en Brasil. Entonces, mañana regresó Chris con una clase de vocabulario para ustedes. ¿Dónde está nevando? Aquí en mi estado. So here in where I live, in Michigan. Okay. Here in Bogota, it's the same. Okay, so we're all kind of cold here. Send me a little snowflake if it is cold where you live. Envíame una cosita de nieve si está haciendo frío donde vives. Okay, looks like we've got Venezuela connected. Hello to you in Turkey. Or Ecuador, Cartagena, Colombia. That's one place I know will never be cold. Cartagena, Colombia. Today is cold in Ciudad Juárez. All right. Yo vivo en Chicago, súper cerca de Michigan. ¿Estaba nevando en Chicago? Was it snowing in Chicago today? Okay. So today we will be having a class all about vocabulary in your kitchen. Vocabulary in your kitchen. Looks like we've got some snowflakes and some people are saying it's really hot in other places. I wish it was hot here. Entonces, hoy es una clase de vocabulario de cosas de la cocina. So, I hope you guys are all ready for that. On Instagram, we may have trouble projecting the presentation. Malas noticias para mis amigos. En Instagram no nos deja ver o mostrar la presentación aquí en Instagram. Entonces estoy mirando qué puedo hacer acá, pero en Facebook, LinkedIn y YouTube puedes ver la presentación también. Okay, so if you are on YouTube, LinkedIn, or Facebook, you'll be able to see the presentation, but Instagram is giving us a little trouble here. Let me see if I can show anything here for you guys. We're kind of troubleshooting here in the moment, but we will see if we can figure this out so you guys can participate as well. If not, don't forget that on our other channels, you can see the class. Entonces, no olviden que en los otros canales pueden ver la presentación. Y recuerda que ya estamos en los últimos días. Pues los perritos están todos emocionados para esta clase también. Recuerda que estamos en los últimos días de oferta especial en Open English. Remember, we are in our last days of a special offer here in Open English. So if you need more information about Open English, about prices, about promotions, about schedules, about how to sign up, send the word profe here in the comments now. Envía la palabra profe en los comentarios si necesitas más información sobre Open English, Okay. Hello, Jacqueline. Nice to see you here on YouTube. All right. ¿Queda grabado? Sí, esa clase va a quedar grabado. Mi recomendación es ver estos lives en nuestro canal de YouTube. Hay una sección donde puedes ver todas las clases en vivo que hacemos de Open English. Es un poco más fácil de ubicar estas clases. So my recommendation is to look at our YouTube channel where you can find a list of our live classes that were previously recorded. So let's go ahead and get started here. Okay, so let me see. On Instagram, if I can figure out last minute how to show you guys this presentation. If not, we might have to scoot over to, that's a crazy filter. Scoot over to Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Or I'll try to explain. So actually, maybe I'll give you guys the word in Spanish and you guys give me the word in English. Okay. Oh, we have a question from Jacqueline. Knife or spoon is cuchillo, cuchara, o tenedor? Teacher Maritza. Knife is cuchillo, spoon is cuchara, and tenedor is fork. F-O-R-K. Okay, so kitchen vocabulary. First word is refrigerator. Refrigerator. All right, our second word is counter. Counter. Our third word is stove or stovetop. Our fourth word is oven. Oven. Our fifth word is sink. And our sixth word is cabinet. cabinet. Bueno, estamos como improvisando aquí en Instagram porque no puedo ver, no puedo mostrar la presentación, perdón, es como una actualización de Instagram que estoy intentando mirar cómo podemos arreglar, pero voy a mirar si puedo mostrarles aquí. Es que no, yo creo que se ve al revés. Bueno, aquí tengo la presentación para ustedes. Vamos a hacer un matching. Perdóname por esa transmisión, es que estamos teniendo dificultades técnicas, pero vamos a emparejar las palabras con las fotos que vean aquí en esta presentación. So let me know here in the comments if you can see this. That probably can't see it very well. So we might actually have to just move over to Facebook and LinkedIn and YouTube if you can't see it well. Pero cuéntame aquí en los comentarios si ustedes podían ver esta presentación. Okay, so over here on Facebook, Alex says 6D. Okay, let me see. Jacqueline says, ¿qué significan las palabras horno y microondas in English? All right, well, one of them is our word today. Let me see. Any other answers here? Jacqueline says 6C. Okay, you guys can see. Let me see here if I can show you guys. Let me know if this is how you guys want to participate today. All right, so kitchen vocabulary. So we'll go through this quickly so we can all learn a little bit today. So number 1, refrigerator. Refrigerator. Okay, sorry guys. There I am 2 times here. Refrigerator. This first one is a little tricky to say in English, just as it's difficult for me to say in Spanish, and I don't know this word in other languages, but repeat after me. Fridge, raider, refrigerator. Okay, this one is kind of a long one, refrigerator. Number 2 here, let me show you guys. Stovetop. Esto es como estufa en español. This is like stove can be where the kind of fire part of the stove is, where you turn on and do your cooking. Stove top or just stove. A lot of people say they just use the word stove when they talk about estufa. So stove to talk about where you cook. We also have here sink. So lavamanos or no, it wouldn't be a lavaplatos, just a lavamanos. So sink is where you wash dishes or you wash your hands. Sink in English. All right, number 4, counter. Let me see if I can show you guys here again on Instagram, our little improvisation. Counter. So this is where I'm trying to think how to say this word in Spanish. I'm sure you guys can help me out. Let me see. ¿Cómo puede dar una clase de too much, too many? Noraida Návarez, voy a tomar nota de ese tema para que podamos hacer una clase sobre ese tema. So counter is where, I don't know how to say it in Spanish. Maybe you guys can help me. Is where it's kind of like the tabla de la cocina. That's how I would explain it. But I know you guys will help me here in the comments. How would you describe this word in your language or in Spanish? Counter. So this is where we put our food or where we cut our vegetables, como la tabla de la cocina. Okay. Fregadero, perhaps. Okay. All right. Maybe here on YouTube, LinkedIn, or YouTube, Facebook, or LinkedIn, you guys know. Tope, maybe there are different words to say this in English. Mesada, tope de cocina. Okay, mesada, mesón, mostrador. Okay, interesting. Tope de cocina. So it looks like there are different words in Spanish. In English, we just say counter. However, with my pronunciation from Michigan, I usually don't pronounce the T. So I usually say counter. Can you clean off the counter, please? Or please don't cut on top of the counter. Okay, so counter would be mesada, meseta. Okay. let me see. Tope de cocina, meseta, different words here. What's the difference between do the dishes, wash the dishes, scrubbing the dishes? So do the dishes and wash the dishes, we can pretty much use the same. Doing the dishes means that you're washing the dishes. Alguien está preguntando por la diferencia entre do the dishes, wash the dishes, scrub the dishes. So, do the dishes and wash the dishes es igual. Es como lavar los platos. Scrub es como lavar muy duro. So, this action, if I have let's pretend this LaCroix is a glass and I'm scrubbing it. Eso es como lavar muy fuerte. Tal vez hay algo como pegado. I'm scrubbing this. So, they're different verbs. Mesa de cocina. That seems pretty logical to be a counter. All right. We also had cabinet here. Sorry, guys. Si estás conectando a Instagram, estamos teniendo dificultades técnicas, but cabinet here, eso es como gabinete, so si no estoy mal, o como cajón. This is what we open in a kitchen. We open the cabinet. So cabinets can be above, they can be high up, or they can be down below. Pueden ser como en la parte arriba de la cocina, cabinet, o en la parte de abajo. They're both called cabinets, kitchen cabinets. Okay, counter, tarja, marteliri, no estoy segura porque parece que hay varias palabras para esta palabra en inglés, pero es como el mesón, la meseta, el mesón, el tope, if one of those words. Sí, gabinete. All right, excellent. You guys, I think, are teaching me equally amount the number of new Spanish words as well. So thank you. Okay. And lastly, we have oven here. We have oven, como horno, oven. So remember, these are different. Stove, where we cook, donde cocinamos, stove. Donde horneamos o donde ponemos cosas dentro del horno, this is the oven, I think that tends to be mixed up sometimes. People get confused. So stove is up on top, oven is usually down below. La estufa normalmente es como arriba y el horno está como en la parte de abajo. Okay, so we're going to keep moving. Aunque estamos teniendo dificultades técnicas aquí en Instagram, vamos a seguir. So I have some different sentences here. I will show you guys in a second. But we have some true or false sentences. I want you guys to tell me if this sentence is true, if it is correct, or if it is false, incorrect. Okay, cuéntame en los comentarios. Aquí en los comentarios es una oración correcta o incorrecta, si es falso o verdadero. Okay, ¿qué significa la palabra horno? Horno es oven. Microondas is microwave. They're different kinds of appliances in the kitchen. Okay, I would like a reported speech class. All right, I will take note. Reported speech. Okay, that can be tricky sometimes. All right, so here Instagram, for my friends here on Instagram, here is the first sentence. You boil pasta on the oven. Is this true or false? True or false? You boil pasta on the oven. Cuéntame aquí en los comentarios. You boil pasta on the oven. I'm going to give you guys a hint. Voy a darles una pista. Boil, B-O-I-L, boil. Esto en inglés es como hervir. So hopefully that will help. Okay, Delilah Rodriguez says this is false. Berta Bari says false. Maria says thumbs down. It is false. Carlos Martinez says false. Jacqueline says this first one is false. Ooh, Carlos on Facebook is giving us some extra bonus vocab. Excellent. Luz Brocero says this is false. All right, and you guys are right. Alex, perfect. This number one is false. Belmac 30, very good. You boil on the stove. On the stove. Recuerden que esa palabra en inglés no decimos como stove, sino stove. La E es muda. Okay, so stove. Let me see. All right. Pasta al horno. Okay. Yes. Fanny, tienes razón. Es solo como ese verbo, boil. Es como hervir. Entonces, eso tal vez sería como un poco difícil, pero sí, puedes como hornear una pasta rica en el horno. Okay, so good catch there. Okay, so you guys got number 1 right. It was false. All right, let me show you guys here. Number 2 on Instagram, our little makeshift class. Another way to say refrigerator is to say fridge. Is this true or false? Another way to say refrigerator is to say fridge. True or false? Alex says number 2 is true. Okay, so is this true or false? Another way to say refrigerator is to say fridge. TFFYGG says true. Maggie Chavez says true. Delilah Rodriguez says true. Okay, Adrian says this is false. Ovidio Marcos says true. Mindy Rodriguez, true on YouTube. Luz says this is true. All right, you guys are right. Number 2 is true. Another way to say refrigerator. Si esta palabra es muy difícil para ti de pronunciar, por ejemplo, yo casi no puedo decir esta palabra en español. Refrigeradora. This word for me is really difficult. I usually have to say nevera if I'm speaking in Spanish. But if you want an easier way to say this word, you can just say fridge. So if someone says, hey, where's the milk? You can say, it's in the fridge. Eso es como una forma de cortar la palabra. Sí es un poco más informal, pero no pasa nada. Tú podrías decir a cualquier persona esta palabra fridge. A veces cuando cortamos las palabras en inglés suena como más informal. Pero en este contexto podemos usar esta palabra fridge, sin ningún problema. Okay, let me see. Yes, Jacqueline, I usually say nevera, so I can avoid saying this word in Spanish. Okay, refri in Spanish, I haven't heard that. I like that, though. Another easy way for me to avoid this word. Yes, refrigerador. Oh, yeah, I don't even know how to say the correct word. Thank you. Okay, so yes, number 2 was true. We can say fridge. All right, number 3 here. You can use the counter to bake things like cookies or cakes. Is this true or false? True or false? Cuéntame aquí en los comentarios. You can use the counter to bake things like cookies or cakes. All right. Nevera or freezer. All right. Yes. María Pablo, buen punto. Tenemos como la nevera en inglés, como la parte de abajo y la parte de arriba, o la parte que hace como más frío, se llama freezer en inglés también. Okay. Mindy Rodriguez, ¿qué es bake? Bake. Bake es eso es una pista grande. Bake is el verbo hornear. So it's a verb. It's a verb. So you can bake things like cookies or cakes on the counter. True or false? Okay. Teacher, in British English is the same, the sentences, that American English. That's a good question. I'm almost positive all of these words are the same in British English. We will need to talk to teacher Chris to confirm, pero estoy casi segura que todas esas palabras son iguales en el inglés británico. Pero buena pregunta para hacer una sesión con teacher Chris. All right. Yes, exactly. So we need to change this. It is false. Number 3 is false. So we would change this to oven. You use the oven to bake things like cookies or cakes. Usamos el horno para hornear cosas como galletas o tortas. So we need to use the oven. Okay, let me see here. The bun is in the oven. Carlos, yes, we can use this to talk about someone being pregnant. I would say, like, does she have a bun in the oven? Does she have a bun in the oven? Eso es como un modismo para decir que alguien está embarazada, que tiene un pan en el horno. So we can say that, but it's saying that we have one in the oven. Okay, let me see. I saw another questionnaire. ¿Cómo podría lograr lograr el acento británico, Valeria? Buena pregunta porque ni siquiera yo he logrado el acento británico. Siempre intento, pero es un poco difícil. Mi sugerencia sería como ver diferentes series, escuchando acentos británicos o conectar a las clases con Teacher Chris para escuchar la diferencia y practicar la pronunciación. Okay, so we had all of our answers there. Let's move on. Gracias a todos mis amigos aquí en Instagram que sí están participando, aunque estamos teniendo problemas con la presentación. Ahora vamos a practicar tus skills de escritura. We're going to practice our writing skills here. Okay, so let me show this to you guys here again. Okay, what do you guys see? We are going to write a sentence describing the pictures using our new vocabulary words. So here's picture number 1 on Instagram for you guys. Envíenme una oración describiendo lo que ustedes vean aquí en la foto, pero usan las palabras nuevas de vocabulario que aprendimos aquí para dejar en tus oraciones. So show me here. What do you see in this picture? All right, picture number 1. Send your answers. Picture 1. All right, don't be shy here on YouTube and LinkedIn and Facebook. What do you guys see? Okay, they are cooking. Very good. Yes, they are cooking. Do you see any of our vocabulary words? Ustedes vean algunas de las palabras de vocabulario aquí en esta foto. Yo veo algunos. Yo veo unos 3 palabras de vocabulario que aprendimos aquí en la clase. Entonces, envía tus oraciones. Ok. ¿Hay alguna diferencia del acento británico al acento americano? Sí, es bastante diferente. It's very different, the accents in British English and American English. They are chopping veggies on the counter. Excellent. We are cooking on the counter. Is a mother and a daughter cooking in the kitchen? They are cooking. Very good. The girl opens the refrigerator. I can see a refrigerator. Excellent. She's cutting the tomatoes. Very good. The little girl is cooking with her mom. Excellent. Nice job, guys. Okay. I see 2 people cooking in the kitchen. The fridge is behind them. Alex, perfect sentence. Okay, mother and daughter are cutting tomatoes on the counter. Very good. All right. So here I'm going to show you what about picture number 2. Aquí está la segunda foto. Envíame sus oraciones aquí. Let me know here in the comments if you can send another sentence using one of our vocabulary words. Envía otra oración para describir esta foto. Perdón, estoy un poco enredado porque estoy mostrando esta foto, pero manda tus oraciones para describir esa segunda foto también. Okay, let me see here. I see a woman and a girl cooking on the counter in the kitchen. Ovidio Marco, excellent. Nicely done. Okay, in the second photo, the woman has a variety of fruits and vegetables. Diego Fernando, perfect sentence, nicely done. Okay, she's searching for a tomato in the fridge. Juan Giraldo Rugby, nice job using the word fridge. Super, usando esa palabra fridge. She's in the kitchen. Okay, she's organizing the fridge. Karen say uno, excellent. I see a fridge. Very good. She's searching for something to eat. Nicely done. Yes. Maybe she's going to have some juice or some fruits or vegetables. Nice job, guys. All right. So to end today's class, yo sé que todos los lunes tenemos clase con Teacher Chris de phrasal verbs. Y yo tengo unos 3 verbos frasales para ustedes hoy. So remember that every Monday we have a phrasal verb class with Teacher Chris. And even though he didn't have his class today, we are going to learn 3 phrasal verbs together. Vamos a aprender 3 verbos frasales juntos. And remember, phrasal verbs are verbs with prepositions. Recuerda que un phrasal verb es un verbo con una preposición. No podemos traducir esos phrasal verbs literal. Entonces es importante aprender uno por uno y hay algunos phrasal verbs que tienen más de un significado. Entonces vamos a aprender juntos. So our first one. Ooh, Kareabe, great sentence. She's sorting out the veggies in the refrigerator. Love these creative sentences. Me encanta esas oraciones tan creativas. Okay, so let me show you guys here on Instagram. Once again, I have to share my little screen here. Phrasal verbs. Here we have 3 phrasal verbs. Tidy up, warm up, chop up. Okay, here are the phrasal verbs. Tidy up, T-I-D-Y. Here's the pronunciation. Tidy up, warm up, and chop up. Okay, tidy up, warm up, chop up. So let's look at the different meanings of each one. So tidy up. This is a very natural way to say to quickly clean something. So I need to tidy up the kitchen before my guests get to my house. I need to tidy up. This is to quickly clean something, para como limpiar rápido o arreglar, organizar rápido un espacio. Puede ser la cocina, el baño, la habitación, la sala, la casa. Podemos usar este phrasal verb, tidy up. Es como limpiar rápido. Okay. ¿Puede participar, por favor, Kapla? Of course you can. Here you can in the comments. All right. So that's our first phrasal verb. Our second phrasal verb here, warm up. Eso es como calentar, to heat something. So we can talk about it when we're talking about exercise or when we're talking about food. So can you warm up some dinner for me? ¿Puedes calentar la cena para mí o la comida para mí? Warm up. Warm up. Okay, and our last one is chop up. Chop up, which is to cut something into very fine or small pieces. Eso es como picar. She's going to chop up the onion and add it to the soup. So chop up is usually we cut it into small little pieces. Okay. Jacqueline, yes, a phrasal verb with clean would be clean up. And that is sort of like tidy up that we can use as well. All right. So keep those in your vocabulary. My suggestion is start a notebook with phrasal verbs. Mi sugerencia es empezar con un cuaderno dejando como un listado de esos phrasal verbs porque son súper importantes. Siempre usamos esos phrasal verbs en inglés, entonces es muy importante entender los significados. Simmer down. Yes, Carlos, simmer down would be like telling someone to calm down. Like, whoa, simmer down, chill, relax. That's a good one. Cariave, I just tidied up the kitchen. Very good. Okay, Lucas, I'm learning Spanish and English with you from Brazil. Awesome, Lucas. 2 languages for the price of 1. Although today my Spanish was a little weird. Hoy mi español fue un poco raro. Yo tenía que aprender cómo decir esas palabras en español primero antes de enseñarlas en inglés. All right, everyone. Y recuerden, si ustedes quieren aprender inglés con profesores nativos de inglés, en nuestra plataforma de Open English, solo tienes que enviar la palabra profe, just send the word profe, P-R-O-F-E, en los comentarios. Visita nuestra página openenglish.com para que podamos mandar más información. Or you can leave the word here in YouTube, Facebook, and LinkedIn, and we will send you a link so you can get more information about our platform that's available 24 hours a day and has live classes. Entonces, las clases que tenemos aquí en social media, en las redes sociales, bueno, es solo yo hablando con ustedes, pero en la plataforma ustedes pueden participar, ustedes pueden hablar con un profesor nativo para practicar y mejorar tu inglés. Y para una oferta especial, pues ya saben, solo tienes que enviar la palabra profe aquí en los comentarios Y también tenemos una prueba de inglés que pueden tomar gratis. We also have a free English leveling test that you guys can take. Just send the word test, T-E-S-T, in the comments to take that free test. Bueno, muchas gracias a todos. Los amigos en Instagram, muchas gracias por la paciencia. Pues a todos, muchas gracias por la paciencia con esos problemas que tuvimos con la presentación. Pero vamos a estar aquí mañana a las 11 de la mañana, hora Colombia. We will be here tomorrow at 11 o'clock. Colombia time with a new class with Halloween vocabulary. So connect, activate those notifications so your phone tells you when we are here live. All right, guys, thank you so much. And I hope you all have a wonderful evening. Take care.